Hello, and today we're going to be looking at this bubble sort program that we made in Cyber Workbench. We're going to be testing out a couple different pragmas to see the difference in the area and also the performance. So just for reference, we'll look at our original design just with no pragmas added. We used about 3,611 ALUs, 332 registers with a latency index of 16 and a 20.85 nanosecond critical path. So for our first combination, we'll treat our arrays as RAMs and then have our loops to do our unroll times to equal all. So we have our pragmas here, we have our array here, this is our pragma, and then these are the loops that we're interested in. So we're going to analyze, and then we're going to synthesize. We'll see what we get. So here we can see 1,120 ALUs, 330 registers. That's a significantly less number of ALUs, which means that this is very good for reducing area. However, the trade-off here is that now we have a significantly higher latency. So very good for saving for less area, very bad in terms of latency. So let's try something else. Let's try treating array as reg, unroll times equal to all, and unroll times 0. So we'll go in here, change our pragma to reg, unroll times equal to all, and unroll times equal to 0. Now you could type this out if you want, but you can also add pragmas by right-clicking, going to the attributes panel, and then clicking whichever pragma that you want. I'll pull up this window. You can insert it, it will insert this text for you. So now that we'll have that, we'll reanalyze and we'll synthesize. And let's see. So here we have way less ALUTs, 195. Compare that to about 1,000. 110 registers, it's way less as well. So even better in terms of conserving area, but we've also costed us more latency. So, but it's a little bit less than you would expect for such a big reduction in area. So, in terms of area, very good. In terms of latency, well, not so good. So, now let's try our last one. Arrays treat as reg, unroll times all, unroll times all. Change that up. We'll analyze. No errors. And we'll synthesize. So here we have 3,611 ALUs, 332 registers, a latency index of 13. That's pretty close to our original. So what that tells us is that by default, with no pragmas, it treats our arrays as registers and also has our, our loop unroll times just set to all by default. Now, there are a whole host of ways that you could try to optimize this design, and you could just try different pragmas. You could go here into your synthesis options, and you could mess around with the clock constraints. You could mess around with You can mess around with the macros. You could mess around with scheduling. There's a whole infinite sea of things you could do to try to reach your Pareto optimal design. But each one of them will have our trade-offs of area versus performance. Thank you very much for watching.